10:30 December 15th. So yeah, it turns out that if you go the entire semester being tired, and then when you have no classes, you don't set an alarm and you just go to bed at like random times, well, you develop another rhythm, and now I keep waking up at 9:45 even if I go to sleep at a reasonable hour. So last night I only got 10 hours and 2 minutes of sleep. I know, guys, like how on earth can I be functioning with that much sleep? But yeah, I don't mean to wake up that late, but like I said, I don't set an alarm, so it just like 9:45, and I just like chill for a bit. So yeah, this is according to my watch. The quality was only good. But when I wake up this late, I'm absolutely starving. Like, usually when I wake up at 7 in the morning, what is my hair doing again? When I wake up at 7, I'm like not hungry, so I kind of have to force myself, but like my stomach is grumbling right now. You already know where I am, back in the dungeon. All right, so there's 4 exam left. There are 4 exams left, and I have 4 days off to study, and then all 4 of them in a row, like day after day. So the plan is today, study for my first one. Tomorrow, study for another one. The next day, study for another one. Then the day before the next one, study again for the one that's coming up. The second exam I have is like a joke of an exam. It really does not warrant like any studying at all. It's only worth like 12%. No new stuff from the midterm. So I'm gonna study the morning of for that one. And then yeah, just go from there. So my next final, my hair is also crazy again today. My next final is my automation class. Now I failed the midterm just because of the multiple choice, so I'm not too worried about that. And he said the final was gonna be easier. But the plan to study for this one is, first, watch all the remaining lectures. There's like 2 or 3 lectures that I have to watch. Get those out of the way. Then I'll do the practice final. But the thing is, I won't look at the solution, so I'll do it the best that I can. Then I'll go review all my notes, and then I'll come back and do the practice final again, but then after look at the area. So like the first pass of the practice final is just for me to see what I really need to pay attention on. And then I'll just like go through the midterms and then some of the labs, tutorials, whatnot, and I think that should be good for today.
What does it mean when it says it?
Today's lunch, eat it something quick, but the meals are getting more sad as the finals season goes on. Okay, it's 6:30 now. Tomorrow is Oliver's last final in the morning, which means that for the next week I will be studying alone in the basement. So that's pretty sad news. But it's like 6:45 now, time to go to the gym to get the routine going again. I haven't gone for the last 2 days. Really looking forward to going. Yeah, I feel like everything's been kind of like knocked off its course. I want to start waking up earlier. I want to start eating more. I like barely ate today. Yeah, I just gotta get back on track because I still have 7 days to go, like I said.
All right, getting back on track means we're back in the gym, which means that it's now time for another gym voiceover and not just some random study or pool voiceover. So yeah, today just did a quick and easy chest day. I started off with 30 minutes on the bike, and it is so frustrating that every time I get on the bike, they turn on the heat, and the heat blows directly onto the 2 bikes. So I kind of moved it, but I've spoken to many people about this. The gym does not need to be that warm when you're working out. You get pretty warm. So yeah, that's just my 2 cents about that. Anyways, yeah, started off with the 45s, did some incline bench, and I also emailed them about increasing the weight for the dumbbells. Completely ignored my email, so I'm gonna have to send that passive aggressive, just following up on my last email because I really want heavier weights. But after that, I did like 3 sets on the Smith machine. This was pretty good. I can never really get the I can never get the position right. I always put like the bench either too far or too close. I think it's because the bar path isn't the same as with like a free bar. It's got like a bit of an angle to it. But yeah, it was actually pretty good today. After that, I had to go pick up some protein powder, so there was like a 15-minute break in between sets. But yeah, I'm at the other gym now. Just did 2 sets on the bench machine. Started off with 14, but man, that was way too hard. I think I only did like 5 reps. So for the second set, I went down to the level 12 and I did probably 8 reps. Strength has definitely decreased a little bit, but that's to be expected. I mean, I'm not like the gym isn't the focus right now. It's passing my classes. But yeah, after that, I just did some cable machine stuff. Did 2 sets with a double arm cable fly extension. Then I did one with a single arm one. Didn't record that. And then yeah, just to end off the workout, I did some cable extensions. This is the first set. I always like to go really heavy on the first set and then back it off on the weight. So yeah, this was the heavy set. Gym is done. Felt really good to be back. Just finished a solid chest day. But all I can really think about is how I have 7 days left. 3 more days of studying, 4 exams. Now, like a week usually flies by, but I feel like this is just gonna drag on a little bit. I don't even know what I'm saying. Basically, I've been in this like bubble of only studying for over 7 days now. And I just kind of like forget about, like I forgot that it was Friday. I just like think in terms of how many days left until my exam. So like all the days are blending together. I just gotta remember the saying, tough times never last, only tough people laugh. Only tough people last. And I've been through this before and I can get through it again. So I just gotta buckle up. So if I just lock in for these next 7 days, I pass my classes and I don't have to retake any of them. So if I just think about it, it's 7 days now, or if I goof off and don't do what I'm supposed to do, then it could be another 4 months and $500, and I can't afford that. So just to remember, 7 days now or 4 months. What would I rather do? I'd always pick the 7 days. So kind of take that mentality and just go right to the end. All right? Because I've been thinking like 4 days, I got all this time to study. No, you gotta make sure you use all your time. This is just a message to myself because I feel like I'm cruising, I'm complacent, I'm going to bed too late, I'm waking up too late, I'm spending too much time on my phone. I just gotta envision it and I just gotta achieve it. All right, for dinner, it is pierogies, smoothie, let's see what else here. I got my loin from a couple days ago, air fried it, probably made it super dry. But I also had a protein emergency. I ran out of protein powder, not going to Costco anytime soon. Thankfully, my friend Jason stepped up and he offered me to borrow his protein, that's right. But it's the chocolate one, I've never had it before, so I'm gonna try it today. This is gonna be the palest dinner yet, but exam season. All right, that was a lot more food than I was expecting. Time to do the dishes, edit, and then sleep.